Please welcome our SGH band. We would like to introduce you. Thank you very much, SGH band.
خش عليك كده شوف انت شايف ايه كده خش عليك كده شايف ايه مش كونكتد ما عندكش نت يا باشا.
لا انا عندي نت تقريبا، عندي ريستريكشنز على اليوتيوب يظهر عشان الحاجات اللي مش كويسه اللي فيه. تقريبا الموبايل اتعدى من فوق الجيتار كله.
Welcome everyone.
طب شيرها طيب، حطها على الفيسبوك.
Good evening everyone.
لا على الفيسبوك.
Again. Good evening everyone. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Yes, I know this is a very happy New Year for each and everyone. First and foremost, I am Mr. Raf. I am the chairman of the Staff Happiness Committee, and we would like to welcome each and everyone. We would like to welcome our esteemed guests from, of course, our Saudi German family and our beloved Nico family. Thank you very much for gracing this momentous event. And of course, this event will not be possible if you are not here, the family of our staff. We made this program not only for us, not only for our big bosses here, but of course for the family, for the kids, for everyone to enjoy. Okay, so thank you very much, Vince, for that wonderful presentation. And I hope you will transfer to the IT department after making that video. So the one that we presented to you is the advertisement of the first ever Saudi German hospital, Jeddah Got Talent, with a whopping prize of 10,000 Saudi riyals. Oh, that's much. I can buy an iPhone from that. Okay, so my task tonight, of course, is to tell you how you're going to join. For those who are interested, for those who has talents, for those who are very good with different talents, singing, dancing, or maybe some of our staff told me, I will cross the main building to the medical tower, or medical tower going to the main building. I will be flying from building to building just for me to have. Dr. Yanham, you agree? You will do it? You will come. Or maybe we will be eating fire extinguishers. It's a great talent. But after that, you will be in the ED. Okay, so enough of that. Thank you very much for gracing this event, and we would also like to thank DJ Eyes. Thank you very much for participating with us. Thank you for the lights and sounds. We have DJ Eyes, and we would also like to acknowledge Chef Muhammad for the sumptuous buffet that he prepared for roughly 400 guests, I guess. So we can have a takeaway. Chef Muhammad, I brought my containers here, yeah, lunchbox, that I can have my dinner tomorrow. Okay, so I know everyone is excited. What is SGH Got Talent? Why do we have the SGH Got Talent? Okay. The program will attract a variety of participants, solo or group performances from across Saudi German Hospital Jeddah employees only. Okay? To take part and who possess some form of talents with acts ranging from singing, dancing, comedy, magic, stunts, variety, and of course, other genre. Each participant who auditions attempts to secure a place in the stages of a season by impressing a panel of judges. Those that make it into the auditions compete against each other, for the judges vote in order to reach the grand finals. With the grand prize of 10,000, first prize of 8,000, and second prize of 5,000 Saudi riyals. Thank you very much. That's so generous of you. Thank you very much. How will you apply? Application forms will be distributed in strategic locations where staff can grab a copy. Emails will be with the attachment of the printable forms will be sent to everyone in the Saudi German Hospital Jeddah. All filled up application forms will be submitted to Ms. Shahad. She is the executive assistant of the chief nursing officer. Her office is located in 5th floor main building. Can you please stand up, Ms. Shahad, so that everybody will see you? That's our Ms. Shahad. Thank you, ma'am. If you have questions and clarifications, you can immediately send an email to staffvoice.jed@sjhgroup.net. When will be the deadline of submission? That will be on January 23, 2020, 1600. Because her office time is until 1600. Okay. All applicants will be informed by the designated committee members through phone. Okay? All applicants will be informed by designated committee members through phone and will be given a schedule and a number that denotes when they will perform. This will be based on the total number of application forms. Competition mechanisms may change as per the management's decision. Any change, addition, or omission will be sent through emails. We have the level 1. Level 1 is called as the committee's auditions. Competition begins with a set of audition stages, the first of which is titled Committee's Auditions. It is conducted by the Staff Happiness Committee. Yay! Yay! This stage is open to all forms of acts and judged by the committee members, and thus determines who will take part in the next stage of auditions titled Judges Auditions. Each participant that will go for audition is held off stage from the main performing area in a waiting room and given a number that denotes when they will perform. Upon being called before the judges, the participant is given 90 seconds to demonstrate their act with a live audience present for all performance. Each committee member is given a buzzer and may use it during a performance if they are unimpressed, hate what is being performed, or feel that the act is a waste of time. If a participant is buzzed by all committee members, their performance is automatically over. At the end of a performance, 2 committee members will give constructive criticism and feedback about what they saw, whereupon they each give a vote, yes or no. A participant requires a majority vote approving their performance to proceed to the next stage. Otherwise, they are eliminated from the program at that stage. At the end of the audition, the Staff Happiness Committee members will decide and choose the best 25 performers from the participants who were voted yes. The best 25 performers will be notified through phone by the designated committee member or members and will be given a schedule and a number that denotes when they will perform. When will be the committee's auditions? January 27, 28, and 29, 2020. 1600 to 1800 hours. That will be here in the auditorium, 8th floor medical tower. The judges will be the Staff Happiness Committee. We're done with the level 1. Let's proceed to level 2. Level 2 competition begins with the best 25 performers. The performers will be judged on the following criteria. Preparations 10%, creativity 15, delivery 15, stage presence 25, audience impact 5%, and an overall performance of 30%. Upon being called before the judges, the participant is given a maximum of 5 minutes to demonstrate their act with a live audience present for all performances. Each judge is given a buzzer and may use it during a performance if they are unimpressed, hate what is being performed, or feel the act is a waste of time. If the participant is buzzed by all judges, their performance is automatically over. At the end of the performance, 2 judges will give constructive criticism and feedback about what they saw. Before the end of the show, the best 15 performers based on the scores will be announced and will proceed to the next level. When? That will be on February 13, 2000 to 2200. Auditorium, and the judges will be the COO, the CNO, the marketing head, and we will be having a guest judge. Level 3. We call it as the semifinals. The level 3 competition begins with the best 15 performers. The performers will be judged on the following criteria: preparations 10%, versatility 30%, stage presence 25%, audience impact 5%, and overall performance of 30%. Upon being called before the judges, the participant is given a maximum of 5 minutes to demonstrate their act with a live audience present for all performance. Of course, each judge is given a buzzer, and the same follows with the other mechanics. At the end of a performance, 3 judges will give constructive criticism and feedback about what they saw. Before the end of the show, the top 5 performers based on the scores will be announced and will proceed to the next level. But to give spice to our presentation and to our competition, we will be choosing the wild card. For some acts that are eliminated, there is still a chance for advancement by being appointed as that round's wild card. 2 participants will be chosen as wild card or lucky participants. They will be informed by the committee chairman through phone 2 days after the semifinals. When will be the semifinals? February 27, 2000 to 2200, auditorium, and the judges will be unknown. Grand finals. The level 4 competition begins with the top 5 performers and 2 wild cards. The performers will be judged on the following criteria: versatility 30%, stage presence 30%, audience impact 15%, and overall performance of 25%. Upon being called before the judges, the participant is given a maximum of 10 minutes to demonstrate their act with a live audience present for all performances. At the end of a performance, 3 judges will give constructive criticism and feedback about what they saw. Before the end of the show, the winners, based on the scores, will be announced. 10,000, 8, and 5,000. That's a lot of money. When will be the grand finals? Tentatively, it will be on March 12, 2020. That will be here in the auditorium, 8th floor. And we will be having 3 guest judges. So, what are you waiting for? Grab those application forms, audition, and who knows, you could be the first SGH Got Talent superstar. I'm hearing kids. I don't know if the kids